Because this is your bit.
The thing is, from up here, you can have a really good look at everything that's going on. You get a really good sense of scale. But when you need to get a look at something much bigger, like the whole country, you need to go a lot higher, and you need a camera with a very big zoom.
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit.
Mind the gap, then clear of the doors, please.
These days, there are loads of different ways to work out where you're going. You can even look at an area before you get there. But can you imagine what life was like before maps? Back in England in the 1600s, things were very different. If you wanted to leave your home and make a big journey, there was very little way of telling which way was which. Most journeys relied simply upon word of mouth. Excuse me, which way to London? It's that way. That way.
I think it's that way.
OK, never mind, thank you. Do you know which way is to London?
That way.
That way?
No. It's through the woods up there, miss.
That way?
Yes.
That was until 1675, when John Ogilby came up with one of the very first maps designed to show travellers how to get from one place to another. But thankfully these days things are a lot more precise, and that's largely down to these things. For over 200 years, the Ordnance Survey have been detailing every last nook and cranny of Great Britain and turning our landscape into detailed maps. They're the maps that you would use if you were going on a long walk. They're also heavily relied upon by the emergency services, and the data behind them powers sat-navs.
Turn right.
Keeping Ordnance Survey maps updated is crucial to our understanding of Great Britain, and today I'm going to help them do just that by taking to the sky in this, the Ordnance Survey plane. To get the best view of Britain they can, a private plane gets airborne and takes detailed photos which help keep the maps bang up to date. This plane is packed with high-tech, very expensive equipment. And this camera, for instance, is 196 megapixels, which means that the guys can take really detailed photographs of the ground beneath us and then transfer that information onto the maps. We're en route to Portsmouth because there's a new museum, and they want everybody to know where the roads are, where the museum is. So we are literally going to put the new museum, the Mary Rose, onto the map. In just a few minutes, we'll be flying over Portsmouth, and I'm poised, ready to press the button that will take the aerial photos. It is quite cloudy, but hopefully it's clear enough to get some photographs of the Mary Rose. Before I know it, the onboard GPS shows that we're about to fly over the museum, so it's time to start up the camera. With 8 lenses, you'd think that was enough to get a good picture. It's definitely working, it's taking photographs, even though it's cloudy. Wow, that's clever. Is it there? Oh, is that it? Oh, we've gone over it. See, I missed it. Luckily, though, the cameras didn't. Let's get those snaps back to Ordnance Survey HQ. Here, it's Richard's job to take information from the aerial photos in order to update the maps. Those photographs are really detailed. How much do you put into the map?
Well, we add everything that's permanent, so everything that we can see that is definitely going to stay there, we add it. So, for example, here, we're going to draw around the building outlines.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Right, so you... Oh, right, it's sensitive, isn't it?
It is very sensitive.
Now, that looks permanent. Can I add that?
Yes, that's a fence running around the edge of a platform, so we'd add that.
So you put the permanent feature on, and then that shape is on the map there?
Yes.
That is clever, isn't it? Right, OK, so that's the end of the building.
Yeah, and you finished it there.
Do you need to be very, very neat and accurate, or can you just kind of say that's roughly the shape? I think I've gone outside the lines.
No, we have to be very accurate with this. And if we are unsure, then we send out a field surveyor on the ground to have a look at it.
That's where I'm going next.
Yes.
Richard, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
To make sure that the outlines that Richard has drawn are perfectly precise, it falls down to street surveyors like Alison. So, Alison, this is where it all happens. What do I need to do? How can I help?
OK, well, what we're going to do is survey this building behind us now, the entrance hall.
Okay.
So we need to get you kitted up.
Okay, lead the way. Alison and I are walking around the outside of the building, plotting the edges of the museum's sticky outy bit.
Hit that measure button.
Measure.
And that is exactly where we are, where that point is there. Okay?
Okay, so that's one in. Where next?
That's one. Over here.
Okay.
The high-tech rod I'm holding works out the exact coordinates using GPS satellite technology. All of this goes into making sure that the map of the new museum is absolutely accurate.
Okay.
Good. Excellent. Should we move on?
Right. Okay.
Okay, this is the last point.
So that's in.
Yeah, that's good. It's there.
Hey. So there it is in the database.
That's
for
right.
everybody to see,
Indeed.
even if you're not here on the ground with us.
Exactly.
Who would have thought that so much work goes into putting a new building on the map? All that's left is for the final maps to be printed.
I can't believe a camera that far into the sky could take a picture so detailed. I mean, they've taken some pictures of this area. Have a look at this. That is a photograph of Wimbledon. So the circles and the squares, that's centre court and court number 1. Barney, you know that camera, the super high-tech one? I'm pretty sure you want one.
There's only one thing to say to that, Helen, and that is that, yes, I, in fact, want one.